check 1 2 3. Hello friends, this is Brain from GameBrain.media. Visit my website for GameBrain.media. Visit my website for GameBrain.media. For professional quality content like this. Professional quality content. All right, got that guy silenced, but apparently my microphone does work. So we got that going for us, so that's nice. Anyway, you can visit my website and find a link to my YouTube channel. You will find a gallery, you will find playlists, you will find a bunch of stuff that I played before. But tonight, we're going to return to the Batman. I actually am liking the game. I do like the Telltale game style. It's different. It's a departure. It's not run and gun first person shooter. It's not RPG. It's not Red Dead Redemption on a horse copycat kind of Witcher 3. Although I love those things. Skyrim, Witcher 3, Red Dead, Elder Scrolls, Assassin's Creed. Give me a horse and show me a world with stories to explore, and that's fantastic fun. This is something different. So, not a whole lot of people, like 10 people maybe, peaked at my last stream. It was a cold open. I did doink around in the menus. A couple things I've done since the last session. I just opened the game after I watched. I'm locked at 60 frames per second, so I decided, what the hell, I might as well go to the display settings, or settings, display, graphics, and I jacked everything up to high. Because, hey, I'm locked at 60, and guess what? It's still locked at 60. So all that really did was add depth of field from medium to high, and ambient occlusion from medium to high. So there's that. If you're a stickler for, the inside line on the gaming that you're watching. The other thing I did was go to gameplay, rather than, it's in settings, but gameplay. And I thought there might be, easy and difficult, but there's not. I don't know if the game kind of like self-adjusts or it's all you get. And honestly, it's a Telltale game. So I was threatening to plug in my controller, and guess what? I'm going to do it. Hold on 1 second. Ding, ding, ding. It is installed, or plugged in. I guess it's always installed. Alright, so I guess it's not always installed. Let's see if I go to controls now. Gamepad is not recognized? What? We're going to explore this stuff later. Bat tech color. Screw it. Let's look at it right now. Oh, I can choose my bat tech color. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with red. No. Purple, because not much in the real world. In the real world it's going to be purple. Oh, no. I returned to the Batcave, but there's nothing here. Oh, I see. Well, we're not going to do that right now. Oh, come on. Resume game. Really? Okay, so you can explore the Batcave and see a lot of stuff that I guess a lot of people, if you're into the story game thing, you might want to read through all this. But if I hit escape, main menu, maybe that's what I gotta get to. Okay. Wow, dude. Gamepad doesn't work. What's happening? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna exit the game. And I'm going to unplug and replug and relaunch. The typical stuff you do as a PC gamer, try to get stuff to work. Alright, it's loading up. Click to begin. Alright, now that time I clicked to begin, I hit the A button on the gamepad and it worked, or it looks like it's working. Alright, so I think I might have the gamepad working. You know how it goes when you're dealing with a pro streamer? The running joke about my stream. I'm the only one who laughs about it. But I cry when I laugh. Not really. Alright, so here we are. Play the classic edition. Continue episode 1. I should have read that little headline about the Enigma. We're dealing with the Enigma, the Riddler.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop,
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Too slow. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Like, someone who needs another 4 hours of sleep?
That's because you work too hard.
Oh, that's rich. Coming from a man who pretty much lives in his lab. Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just...
Okay, I had to pause. What the hell happened to Bruce's ear? Was I sleeping through part of the last storyline where did he get shot in the head, or a nearest miss in the head? Also, that stinking little drone flying around suddenly gave me a flashback of somebody called Batmite. I think it was Batmite, BAT-MITE. It was a little green alien on the Batman cartoon series from like the 1980s or 90s. Shit, might have been from the 70s, man. Oh, am I thinking of Kazoo? Oh, there was a cartoon where there was a character named Kazoo. Yeah. I don't want to break out of the stream to go looking for that, but if anybody's in chat, they might want to go look for that. But speaking of being in chat, I'm going to go ahead and try to do pop-out chat because, yeah, my window doesn't work, or my in-game chat doesn't seem to be working. So, all right, let's carry on. This girl comes around. I got a hole in my ear, and I don't know how and why that got there, and why Bruce is so casual about it. I'll have to watch my original stream because apparently I got shot in the side of the head and didn't recognize it. Didn't remember. Didn't even faze me. So here we go.
Be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
Oh, he's doing alright. You know Alfred. Tux, tea, and attitude.
Glad to hear he hasn't changed too much.
Not in the ways that matter, no.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle.
It'd be nice if this game had a little time adjustment.
I
where
never told her, you know.
Accelerate to
Told her what I
1.25
really
speed.
do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold?
No.
Into the mission?
No.
We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany.
Correct.
I'm just gonna have to say no.
Correct.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Let's do it.
Mr. Wayne,
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here,
Keep me in the loop about that, thing.
will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much.
I don't like her already. It's really strange how they do the shadowing and then how they do the black line. Somewhat like the TV
This office
cartoon Archer,
really represents
but
you.
not.
Well, I like to think so.
It's a strange airbrush technique on 3D model.
Is
that
this you?
then gets dark
Yeah.
ink like a comic
How
book.
old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. I'm sorry that didn't last.
Yeah. So am I.
After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Well, I'm sorry. I think you were in the wrong place. You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter.
Yeah.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise. A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound
Friends?
of it, you
Are
two
you
were
kidding?
close.
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I don't care what you saw. You weren't there. You don't know what happened.
I realize that was an unpleasant time for you. We're not here to dredge up ancient history.
Then why are you asking about him?
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web.
Yeah,
And
we've
you,
all seen the
my
pictures.
friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
I'm gonna stick to
Are
the
you
blue X.
accusing me of something?
Should we be?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
I do not trust you.
Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Oh, Lucius.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building.
What?
Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
Lucius,
Just stay calm, okay? I'm gonna get you out of here.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius! Oh my God, Lucius! No!
Wow.
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Wow.
Oh, God, Lucius. You were at the center of everything we do.
He was truly one of a kind. I don't know what we'll do without him. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you, I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It was like the longest cutscene in the world.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
Okay, that
And
time
he gave it all, didn't he?
I didn't
A
press the
real
button.
company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
So I wonder what the default is if you don't hit any button.
Tiffany,
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
I can't share that with you, Tiffany. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I mean, it is need to know.
Is she gonna become a supervillain?
Bruce, I need answers.
And I can't give them to you.
Fine.
Trying to solve her
Just
father's murder
tell me one thing.
with a bunch of bat
That weird
tech.
disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you.
Weird disc.
Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
Wow. I'm not gonna answer.
I thought so. I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
Holy crap. This
You
guy showed us
knew
up?
my father.
Well, no, but... Whoa. What the heck?
Seriously, Bruce? This guy's with you.
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
You do realize you don't give these at funerals, right?
Of course you don't.
It's okay. It's okay. Just keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is.
Send him back.
I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you?
Just sit down.
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
Many things to many different people. One thing
You're crazy if you think any of that matters now.
Crazy's not a very nice word, Bruce. It's derogatory, and Dr. Leland says that people use it as a weapon.
Matthew tells us, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted."
You see, I met some inspiring people out here, made some new friends, made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce, that special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you, of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet
Man,
them.
who's that
They're
weird guy who
looking
played,
to bring someone like you into the fold.
the actor who played
You will meet them for me, won't
Green
you?
Goblin?
Please?
Goblin.
I've
Spider-Man.
got a lot writing on this.
That jaw.
I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Gosh, John, I don't know. My schedule's just so packed these days.
Please don't blow me off. Not after what we went through together.
Maybe try my secretary.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want to, I don't know, lash out.
Shh.
We're here to mourn.
Oh, easy, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right, Bruce. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
If I ever get my hands on him,
Oh,
I
I
will
didn't
tear
hit the
him
blue. I hit
apart.
the green accident.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce.
Shit,
You and
oh well.
me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His whole... You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Tell me where he is.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce, I missed your fire. I really did. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Just meet my friends later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Alright, good stopping point to grab a beer and come back. So, oh man, are you kidding me? I'm gonna pause. Okay, it was worth the risk. Never knew if that would end the cutscene or skip or whatever, but looks like pause is pause. BRB. Alright, well, that was at least a solid 30 minutes of nothing but expository cutscene, choice gaming, where I make choices on how to respond to the things that are taking place on screen, but no action other than my choosing dialogue. So, let's get on with it.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. When places like Wayne Tower start falling apart. Makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
Show me the wrist map again.
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
My last choice.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
One more.
Agreed.
Nice work.
There's one more item on the...
If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
You and me
both. How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
Fine with me. Whatever gets results.
There's a line, Batman. Once you cross it, you stop being on the side of right. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Come on, man. Give me at least a couple of choices to make in this storyline, rather than just dialogue. Let's have a little action.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Alright, let's hold on right there. 1 second. And back to you, Batman. Alright, so now I get control. Yay! Okay, walk around and touch stuff.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Yeah, kind of leaning towards grabbing the keyboard again. What do you got, Jim? I got nothing. Oh, wait. Uh-huh. Can I go up them? Okay, what am I missing here? The newspapers, the monkeys, the stairs. It's a tarp.
It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
Could you imagine hanging around with Batman? Follow me if you want to live. Come on, Jim. Oh,
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Who is it?
Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Yeah.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
Okay, nobody's getting a phone signal. So we can't play Pac-Man.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Electrified.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Alright, inspect the evidence at the crime scene. Well, we're at the crime scene. Examine the monitors.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Polarizing filter has been tampered with. How do I get the polarized lens? Ah.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Never going back to the monkeys. Gun, monkeys, none of this means nothing. Okay, so we have to go look somewhere else. Okay, so I was a little distracted. Okay, polarizing filter has been tampered with. Okay. Ah, here we go. Stacked safes. Symbols.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
See no evil, hear no evil.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
The monkeys.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Brilliant, Jim.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Okay, let's get back over here.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Booby Trap. Sharp blade inside. Blood everywhere. Okay, we've already seen that one, apparently. Here we go, look at this. The death chamber.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
You have to get inside of it to see the riddle, but then you're gonna get killed in the death chamber.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
I'm getting worried. I'm gonna die here. Nah, Jim. The heated floor. The missing fingers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Okay, so that and that are connected now. What do we have to connect? Well, I guess go over by Jim. There's another target right there. Mesh panel.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Aha. That's not what I want to link it to. I'll link it to this thing over here. Not the heated floor. Ah, this.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Alright, so read coworker email, read arms dealer email. I guess I'm gonna do both eventually.
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
Alright, I'll take the deal so long as you stay away from my family. You can pick up the product at the usual place. I'll remind you that I've complied with all your requests up to this point. After this transaction, we're done.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
Jim shrugs. For someone so smart, you sometimes act real stupid. Those resources were not for your crackpot feud with Batman. You knew that, and you went ahead anyway. All you gain with your games is attention, which we really don't want right now. Stick to the plan, or we'll have to make changes. Well, so the heated floor needs to link to something. What would the heated floor link to? Shooting flames produces extreme amount of heat. What do I have to set on fire? This? It's 1, 2. How could I be missing this? Ah, I haven't come over this way yet. Oh yeah, we have. It's monkeys. Hey, it's a monkeys. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna look at the damn things again. Heated floor. Vents designed to shoot flames into the box. Produces extreme amount of heat. Okay, there's something on the floor here. How about heated floor to the polarized lens? Something in the middle. A shoe.
One shoe. Melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
A bloody chair. Agent Fernandez woke up here after being beaten by the Riddler. He saw Riddler's message on the monitors. Okay, now what do I do?
Didn't happen over there.
Okay. Oh, okay, so he woke up sitting there, saw the message on the monitors. So then he went here.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. Another dead end. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost his shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue.
Excellent.
Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it.
It's like one of those escape room things. It was funny on The Big Bang Theory. Turn the wheel to reveal the hidden message.
Stop! Wrong way! That's what that agent did. You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a move on. I'm not gonna do that, man.
I can almost make out a message.
I'm not letting you cook in there.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
There's a loud noise at the burst eardrums.
You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Jim.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a
Get some
stop to this
earplugs.
damn noise!
Headphones. I guess I didn't go fast enough to get there. Try again.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
gotta dick around with the left stick. A little diddle to the left, a little diddle to the right.
What the hell?
Okay, let's pass this test.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
What's supposed to be happening here? Oh. One of the dual ears. I don't get it. The little stupid symbols go left for green and then turn purple. I don't get it.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done.
Ah, come on.
That is, if you can withstand my
tedious.
short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Come on, what's going on? Why won't it move? God damn it. I don't get it. This is such lame fucking controls, man.
What the hell?
Again and again and again we're gonna have to do this because I'm retarded and can't figure out a simple
That
fucking
is,
puzzle
if
game.
you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
Okay, carry on.
Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Okay, so use the left stick, stumble towards the stuff. Boom, shoots the speakers. Now we have to move the stick back and forth after we open the right safe. But it looks like it says go around in a circle. And then it turns green and whatever.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
If you're trying to manipulate me, it's not working.
I'm not trying to get in your head. I just wanted to see if the man who saves everyone is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
All right, well, I'd like to find a save point here. Yep, it's not automatically saving yet. Oh.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
I'd tell you if I could, Jim.
Now it's like that, huh?
As I said, if I could.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right? Batman. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Could you imagine being that guy? And knowing Batman the way he knows him. The story of Jim Gordon has been done in comic books. It is pretty fascinating.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort.
Puts his life in danger.
I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce. I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood.
Me too, Alfred.
The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. I doubt he's
Sending them all Christmas gifts with a little puzzle emitter.
Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Alright, we have to find a stopping point, and I think we just did. It's great the way the game tries to continue to push you to keep playing, but I need to eat. Sorry for the throat. Still struggling to get back from I don't know what. You know, sore throat, dry mouth, whatever. But we will pick this game up again next time with Alfred on Batman. GameBrain is gone. Sorry.